Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're going to do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one-to-word. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the
Or
rise,
else it would be.
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one-to-word. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Welcome to KeaNOON-ish Central Mountain Time, Thursday, 1:30, Palooza. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nasty Neil. Hi, Doodle. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Eugene.
Hey, how are you?
We've had a rabble-rousing week of shows, haven't we? Just a rabble-rousing week of shows. And lucky enough for you, guess who I saw on Architectural Digest just 4 hours ago? Hot off the Architectural Digest presses, Andy Cohen. So, of course, we're going to get into that. We are going to talk about the reflecting pool. It's back to blue, which means if it's back to blue, then I'm going to be, what am I going to fill my time with? Then if they fix the reflecting pool, we don't have Pratt Daddy anymore.
I went like this. Ah!
I'm serious.
And the reflecting pool is blue. Then I have nothing to watch but
I'm an old boomer and I can't handle anything.
which is fine, but getting oversaturated, because what else is there in life? I'm teasing. There's a lot. America's Sweethearts. I finished it. I cried. I wept. Some of them left. Tyra Banks. Bam Margera. Skip the red carpet. Blah, 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 blah. And whatever the fuck else I feel like. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, get whatever your afternoon beverage is. Thursday is basically the weekend. So you could have a White Claw if you wanted. You could have a whiskey if you wanted. If it's a green juice, I don't give a fuck. Just grab your beverage, light up your cigarette or whatever else your oral fixation is, and buckle the fuck in. It's a KeaNOON Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, Matt Fugati. Gino is lasting longer today than usual. LOL.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
There's many things that are interesting about him. He did. You said something untoward to me this morning, Eugene. You were like, yeah. And I was like, get off me. I have to get to my fans. Do you think I'm not talking to you? Sometimes I wonder.
What?
Oh, nothing. Oh my God. And here's another reason. I don't need a reason, but let me just say, I was scooting around the neighborhood for maybe 30 minutes earlier. I love my Razor scooter. What can I say? Oh my God. And people are like, that's so cool. You look so sassy. I put my sunnies on. I have my little backpack, so I don't like, so there, it's all safety. And I just scooted around. I scooted to the cigarette store. I just scooted and scooted and scooted. It was so much fun. If you don't have a Razor scooter, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Yes, they're for children 5 and above. I love my fucking scooter. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. God, that scooter's good. Matt Fugatti, thank you for the $2. You could rename the show Keanu Thursday-ish. It's just getting worse and worse. I was like, I'm going to be on time this week. But here's the deal, though. 1 trillion Kiki coins for Matt Fugatti.
Wow.
I don't know if Matt Fugatti's even gotten any slice bucks yet. 1 million slice bucks, too. Here's the deal. Tuesday and Wednesday, I don't want to start whilst Eugene is at the warehouse. So we all get in here, we hang out in the chat, we wait for him to get done. Thursday, there is legitimately no excuse. Okay, you put the beach thing on at 12:30, you start at 1. But I was scooting around. Isn't life about things that make you happy? This makes me happy, but I needed to scoot around the neighborhood first. I did. I am so cool in this neighborhood. Gino stares at Kiki with Shmuel eyes, and he does. I wake up, he's like this. I'm like, Shmuel and I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, sir, it would be my honor. Like, can I please replace Dave Sarah? He's horrible. He doesn't yes and you. He doesn't get your fabulous vision for your show. Yesterday, we watched that clip. Maybe I'll bring it up again. But poor Shmuel was just trying to do something fun and interesting in a bit. And Dave ruined it for him. And then poor Shmuel went, what? Why do I bother? I love it. It's the best show ever. We have a ball watching it. Oh, speaking of the Dabbleverse. I'll be on Hughesy's show tonight. Love going on there. You never know what might happen. I think it's me, Lemmy, Big W. So tune into that. Jesus. Kiki. I had a show last night. I had a gig with Alan. Alan, you know Alan. It was very fun. It was eventful, but really a very good time. So it got home a little bit late. And then I made some ramen noodles, and Eugene and I passed out. How was your show last night, Eugene?
Amazing. There's clips of it. They actually filmed it.
Oh, good.
It's called Dork Court, and it's like a knockoff of the show I hate. It's a poor man's Kill Tony.
Oh,
but it's
and you were like their
I
judge?
wasn't good at being the Kill Tony guy. I was like supportive and stuff.
You were too supportive?
Here it is with Gina Moscone. Gate line Mike is insane.
You were too supportive. And I came home and hung out with the cat. And then Gino caught me. Did you see Pat trying to do a show with Gino now? What? What? I don't think so.
Who said that?
Someone I don't recognize. We love new faces in the chat.
Oh.
Nightly /
I would love to beat the shit out of that. Isn't that terrible?
Speaking of Petunia.
Do is it because I'm on my ow! 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 Is it because I'm on my socks?
Am I overreacting there? I need KB as a guest. Someone fucking remind me to ask her to come on. I like her a lot. So many people. There's so many interesting things about her. Am I overreacting or is this scary?
What are you doing? Is it because I'm on my ow! 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 Is it because I'm on my socks?
mean. She is mean, but I think she was playing there. I love it's very good cop, bad cop with my mom and Gino. Gino's like, she's playing. My mom says, go to the hospital now. Nasty Neil. Brown Sugar Neil, as we call him. 2-month anniversary. Yay. We love love. We love love. Congratulations on your 2-month anniversary with Sunflower Dragon, Nasty Neil. Good for you. And they have a program together already. It's so exciting. So exciting. We love love. We love it. We can't get enough. We can't. Okay. Should we start with the reflecting pool? Guys, it's back to blue. The reflecting pool is back to blue. Then we'll do America's Sweethearts. All right. So we watched, I don't know. I thought, let me try and see, because this is all that's been going on. I guess slow news week or something, because these people 24 hours a day were outside of this goddamn reflecting pool. And they were like, it has been, I told Trumpy, I said, because he's a fan of the show, obviously, because he stole my line.
Bing, bing, boom.
He stole my line. So obviously he's watching. I said, you need to let this go. Okay. You really, no one's vandalizing it. You painted the bottom of it. You didn't, you chose like acrylic paint or something when it should be some sort of epoxy. All right, Trumpy, just let it go. No one went in there with a knife. No one's dumping algae in there. All right. But he wouldn't stop explaining. It was 24/7 reflecting pool coverage. Maybe to distract us from the fact that they screwed Spencer Pratt over.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
That is still so depressing to me. I really believed in Pratt. I hope he runs in 4 years. So, day after I cover it for, I think it might have been 45 minutes to an hour. It's blue again. Probably because of me. They said, if Keanu's talking, I know. Probably because of me. They're like, you know what? Kiki caught wind of this. We got to fix this shit. We have to fix it now. Because we will not be made a fool of by Kiki. Right? Yeah, it was surrounded by the goddamn National Guard. What? People are like, oh, look, the paint's coming up. Whee! I saw a meme. It was like, the elites don't want you to know that the reflecting pool American flag blue is actually free. The reflecting pool. It's ridiculous. But now, back to blue. It's back to blue. And I think, swear to God, I say, it was right after I covered this. The very next day, ladies and gentlemen. So, people say, you know what? I'm really helping. I am America's sweetheart. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Reflecting pool. It's got a case of the blues. Thanks TMZ for this fabulous article. A closer look. Charlie has some new reflections on the most controversial monument in DC, and he says it's looking good. Charlie? Who is Charlie? The reflecting pool is back to blue, with little trace of the green gunk that populated the H2O ver last week. The clearer water makes a mysterious jagged line at the bottom of the pool more evident. This is what President Trump was apparently zeroing in on to make a case that the reflecting pool was vandalized by a sharp object. We had several owners of big pool companies on TMZ Live Tuesday, both of whom said the flooring was peeling off because of improper installation. What was it? $3 million? You know what? If you got a job covering the bottom of the reflecting pool, I feel like you got to hire the right people. And if were they just nervous? They're like, oh, fuck. This is so big. Then they just like cracked under the reflecting pool. It cracked under the pressure. 14 million? It was fine before. But fair is fair. And gotta say, it's starting to look shipshape for the upcoming 250th birthday. Which, look, I'm wearing this shirt. Who sent us these?
Shane Ogden, the guy, our man that does all the Frankie stuff. We love him.
Thank you. It's a Groundhog Day 250th anniversary of America shirt. La 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 la. What is it? Let's see what's happening. It's going to be an ad because I don't have an ad blocker. Come on. No, skip ad.
Look, I don't know whether or not that sediment or algae or whatever it is, I don't know why it's gathering like that, but it does look like, you know.
Who is this fucking, like, it sounds like the one that, it sounds like the one you fat shamed, poor guy. I don't know. Did he travel here to specifically look at the reflecting pool? I'm telling you, it's like the hottest thing in pop culture.
Look, I don't know whether or not that sediment or algae or whatever it is, I don't know why it's gathering like that, but it does look like, you know, maybe that's where the cut has been made, or there's something going on like around here where some sizable.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody got in there with a machete. What is happening? Do we care this much? Also, what did Jim Ham Salad say? They're going to pay money now. We're going to spend billions of tax dollars to make the reflecting pool electric. Somebody's going to throw a toaster in there, I swear. Yeah, you see what happens? Zip, zap, zop. No. I don't think anybody got in there. I mean, but okay.
I don't know why the sediment.
Look at the rest of it. It's all peeling. Maybe there was an earthquake.
Gathered there like that. Maybe, I'm not an expert, but maybe that's where some gash was gashed.
He thinks it's a woman that did it.
If you feel what I mean.
I don't really understand, but it's back to blue. It's back to blue.
This is.
Oh, look, Gordon Ramsay. What are you doing, Gordon? Speaking of Bears, The Bear season 5 out now. And looks like Jeremy Allen White won't be returning, which means no one will be returning. And I think 5 seasons is enough. Yeah.
The reflecting pool is looking magnificent this morning. Like, if you're gonna say it looks crap when it looks crap, then you gotta say when it just looks like you want to swim in it.
Hop in. Why don't you get in there, guy?
You know, it's a better reflection when there's no wind and it's all still. But
I'm sorry. It looks like it did fucking before. Did we need to drain it and paint it with some bullshit at the bottom? I really don't think that we do need to. Listen, we are staring at a pool because America has been staring at this pool 24. CNN never leaves this reflecting pool.
CNN sucks. CNN has shit to cover Fauci and everything, all the documents they uncovered.
How did you bring up Fauci?
Because you said CNN is not a news source.
They're not.
Don't use CNN as the news source. They're a fucking
It's
disgrace.
just the first one that
They're
came
a
to.
fucking disgrace. They're worse than MSNBC.
Look what you did.
Ask your boy Eric James what he thinks about CNN. Thank you, Patriot. He said, go, Gino, go, Gino, go. I don't know. Well, yes, we're staring at a pool because that's what Trump wants us to do. He won't stop bringing attention to it. We'd rather be staring at this pool, obviously.
They were never such devoted.
now, really. I'd rather watch
Bing, bing, boom.
We didn't butcher it.
you disgraced it.
Sing stick season.
I only know, but there's my girl.
And now,
Ew.
today, it's
Oh,
looking great.
Katie.
They mopped up all the algae a few days ago, and from what I can tell, it
Algae.
hasn't really come back.
Love Vermont, but it's the season of the stinks tonight. But there was COVID on the plains. Gino loves. I want everyone to take the time. If you see Gino in person, tell him how much stick season and Noah Cod means to you. They can see us in person Sunday night at Rodney's Comedy Club, 9 p.m.
Tell them where they can see us in person July 25th.
July 25th, you can come out to the Sad Man Comedy Club in Boca Raton. Mersh is coming. He's our best friend now.
We love
Mersh and Shmuel are my best friends in the whole
You better be
world.
serious about my boyfriend Shmuel.
I love him. Do you know it's the most ridiculous show I've ever seen.
Shmuel's-
You miserable
He's an
fucking
idiot.
cunt.
I was actually genuinely mad when Dave Sarah wouldn't let his bits.
He gets
Go.
into his cocaine and he's very.
Yeah, when you do that much cocaine, I would feel like you
and
just
we
don't
are not
have.
judging.
We're not
We do
judging,
cocaine all the time.
according
You know what
to.
I like to roll up the rent check your mother mails us, right? And just snort all the cocaine that that your dad sends us money for because he feels bad about not paying for the wedding.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy what
While
goes
I'm
on here.
beating Mom, smacking you around the apartment.
Yeah, just beating the shit. Oh God.
That's a joke. I actually use the money that my brother sends me in super chats under a fake name to buy cocaine that I do with the rent check your mother sends us.
Right. So, yeah,
So I can beat you more faster.
faster.
Yeah. And the problem is it mixes with all the Viagra I'm taking so I can have sex with you.
That's another thing. That's another thing.
And I like to put it right in the 4 sockets where I had my wisdom teeth removed for elective surgery.
You had elective surgery. No one. He basically. It was just a tap.
I fell into the knife.
You fell into his knife.
Yay!
Okay. Yes. Anyway, so where was I? The reflecting pool is back to fucking blue. It's back to blue. All right, ladies
by
and
the way,
gentlemen.
when I'm coked up, I can call Chad more quickly using your phone to squeal about.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can't, he borrows it while I'm blowing the doorman.
Yes. Yes. Hey, before you go,
Yeah.
top that doorman off that
Right.
doesn't exist.
Oh, I won't need my phone
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
have your
going.
phone.
Yeah, I know. Can I, before you go and get on your knees,
I forget that part.
I forgot, it just happened. It becomes second nature at some point. It's like, it's crazy. We love it. We can't get enough. We can't. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, do do dee 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 bing bing bing.
All I want to do is eat that bread.
That bread is
I
good.
was looking at your
Gino, you're gross. Okay, how about this? Toomey Lauren. How do we feel about her? Toomey? Saki Toomey? Is her name Toomey or Tommy? Toomey? Tommy? Toomey Lauren. Let's see here. Wait, because she tweeted something. I think that, okay, listen, I understand that maybe I have no problem with baseball stadiums and fans having a pride month. I mean, a pride moment on the field. It's June. It's Pride Month. You can't just get over it if you have a problem with it. Tommy, Toomey. Hi, mommy. In the San Francisco, what are they? The San Francisco Giants. They can't wear rainbow hats without everybody getting up in fucking arms.
No one's up in arms about the hat. They were up in arms about the league finding a player for putting a Bible verse on his hat that literally was the Bible verse from Genesis, where God said to Noah, I send you a rainbow as evidence of my covenant.
Oh, that's cute.
And Manfred's like, well, you're fine. And then Manfred backpedaled like a bitch and said, well, the Giants didn't make it clear they didn't have to wear the hat, so we can't find them. When really, fucking Josh Hawley of Missouri said, why don't I subpoena you to the court and have you testify on this? And he's like, habada. No one cared. Tim Dillon, you saw him, was on Rogan. He's like,
I didn't watch it.
I don't think people. He's like, I never said, why are the Padres all gay? Why are they dressed gay? No one cares. It's a money grab taking advantage of gays. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not a single. You know, a lot of gay.
It
people,
doesn't anger me though to like that they have
a gay people. Has any of them ever said to you, why do more businesses and pro athletes celebrate us?
I think they probably wouldn't think of it, but it's like, oh wow, that's nice. They're being an ally.
They're not allies. They have to wear them. An ally would be one of the guys in baseball that's obviously gay coming out and saying, I'm gay.
I don't know if you know this, but my grandpa invented the exploding scoreboard for the White Sox. I don't know if you know something called the disco demolition. So I think I am the authority on what goes on at baseball fields.
Baseball players that after the game,
my grandpa right there.
They explode on each other behind the scoreboard in privacy, and all they have to say is "I'm gay," and that'd be a completely different thing. But you don't say.
Look! Thank you, Patriot.
Thank you, Patriot.
The White Sox. White Sox. Yes. Yeah, the reason that we have exploding scoreboards, but I would like to assume that my grandpa would probably have laughed at that joke.
There's plenty of baseball players, I'm sure, in the closet that after the game make white on their socks.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have a problem with my Braves and my White Sox?
By the way, the Braves are only 5.5 up on the Phillies. No, they were a lot more, honey.
Leave my Braves alone.
Coming after them. Hey, baby, do you hear this? What does that sound like, Atlanta?
I know you're angry! I'm angry!
Thank you, Patriot. Hey, fat. I'm not calling you fat. You are so handsome.
Tell your skinny husband to go jump rope.
Go jump rope, skinny husband.
Where is that guy? I'll fucking kill him.
Fox News Tommy or Toomey. Fox News Tommy Lauren. MLB needs to end Pride Night shit.
Yeah, they do. And gay, that could easily be.
Who is it hurting?
Gay people. Because I would argue 99% of gay people don't care about this shit. And fucking all it, like normal people are like us. No, it's stupid. But there is a segment of America that's like, why do these fags need a Pride Night? And the gay people are like, oh, what? I don't watch baseball. What are they doing? It just fucking draws negative attention to them.
Like the reflecting pool. You're driving me to drink.
You were drinking before we started.
Yeah.
You were.
It's Thursday.
You gave me a before the show and it tasted like White Claw. And I couldn't make you coffee because you
didn't make me any ice.
You bitch.
He couldn't even make me coffee this morning because he didn't make me any ice. So
I was doing a show yesterday. You were drunk. Either way.
So I had to throw this away, would you kindly? So I had to scoot around the neighborhood on my scooter to cope with that fact. Here's my thing. Is it hurting anybody if the San Francisco Giants, and we're talking about San Francisco, Harvey Milk's San Francisco, okay? Come on.
I know you're angry! I'm angry!
I don't think it's a big deal if they have a little pride moment on their hats. Who cares? The San Francisco Giants are in the middle of a pride firestorm that resulted in an absolutely dismal presser with a beloved star. And now one major conservative voice is telling Major League Baseball enough is enough. Oh, shut up. Here's the deal. A few Giants players wrote Bible verses on their Pride Night caps June 12th, which pissed off the left. While the right was livid, the players had to wear rainbow hats. You know what? How about this? It shouldn't piss anyone off. Just watch the game. How about that? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Speaking out against it is like, that just makes you look like a bigot.
But I'm not going to sit around and be like, I can't believe you have a Bible verse on your hat. Right. I don't get, wear a Bible verse on your hat. I might, quietly laugh at you or whatever. Just teasing. But come on, there's a lot of weird shit in the Bible. But I might think like, oh, whatever. But I'm not going to be like, how dare you?
Right, until you fucking take money out of someone's pocket, being like, yo, we're trying to get money out of the queers. Don't fuck this up for us. That's what Manfred's saying.
But
I
to
don't
me,
think anyone in your
Tommy
chat would
Lauren.
disagree with me.
Tommy Lauren has a lot to say. Here's the deal. Okay, a few Giants players wrote Bible verses on their Pride Night caps. Okay, where they wrote it on there. June 12th, which pissed off the left. They wrote the Bible verses on it. Which one? Let man should not lie with man.
Like John 3:16. They wrote the chapter and the verse.
Oh, were they kind of being rude though?
No, the guy just literally wrote on his hat. Didn't even say it. Was on his hat. It said Genesis and the Bible verses.
So like John 3:16 is like, go Giants, slide into home.
No.
Thou shalt slide into home. Base easily. Thou shalt not have a fly ball.
I'm leaving. You're talking like that's not your first light ball.
Shut up. It was so peaceful when he was out of town. The player turned front office honcho Buster Posey was essentially put in front of a media firing squad to address the growing fallout, and it was a total dumpster fire. Tommy Lauren, yet another reason MLB needs to abandon this Pride Night shit. The players do not want to put in. She meant probably be put. The players do not want to be put in this position. Coaches do not want to be put in this position. Management does not want to be put in this position. Baseball is not about who you have sex with. Stop pushing this on us. Okay, let's watch this guy. Apparently, this was really horrible.
Did you object to those nights when you were a player? And also, did you or anyone from the organization talk to Tony, talk to the players, and explain the importance of this demographic to your business, the importance of this evening for the fans?
I mentioned that I'm not going to revisit it. So if you want to ask baseball questions, I'll answer baseball questions.
Are you planning to reach out to the gay community about any of this?
I love the press. They're like, but wait.
Again, if you want to go baseball questions, I made my statement on it. I'll answer baseball questions.
But you have no response to the commissioner saying inadequate and unclear communication?
I'll answer baseball questions.
Is Devers playing tonight?
I believe so, yeah.
What? He looks like fucking so depressed. What's wrong? Why is he so upset? I don't. Push-up, thank you for the 199. Do you know about Reclaim the Rainbow? Gen 913. Genesis 913. No, I don't. What is it? Alexa, what does Reclaim the Rainbow Genesis 913 mean?
Genesis 9:13 is a Bible verse where God sent a rainbow in the clouds as a sign of his covenant with earth, promising never to destroy it with a flood again. It's fascinating how this ancient symbol has evolved in meaning over time. Want to learn how this rainbow covenant connects to other promises God makes in the Bible?
Didn't put the verse that we all laugh at. Oh, don't spill your seed. Didn't put the verse, don't lie with another man. Didn't put that verse. Literally said, you know what the rainbow was? It's a sign from God saying, I will never betray you again.
I'll never flood your earth again.
Yeah. And what did fucking Manfred say? He didn't read it. It's like, you can't do that. We're trying to fucking curry favor with the gays.
If anything, it's like, hey, I like the Bible, but I also love and accept you gays. Here's the rainbow thing in the Bible,
when
right?
I walk up to you and say Black Lives Matter, you should look at me and say, Gene, don't ever fucking insult me like that again, because you're telling me I don't think Black Lives Matter.
Dude, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. I don't have a problem with people saying Black Lives Matter either. Really. Whatever. Let people say whatever the fuck they want. No, that doesn't necessarily push-ups. That doesn't bother me about he's being called a bigot. That's weird. Yeah. He's like, hey, Here, there is something in the Bible for everybody. Why did I give him a Southern accent? I don't know. It's just how I imagine him to sound. He's like, hey, there's something in the Bible about rainbows. It's like a gay pride. Woohoo. Maybe that was his thing. Yeah. Alexa read it to us. So that's nice. Oh, yeah. See, both sides here, like clearly, obviously, I mean, God, I have thousands of gay friends. None of them have mentioned this to me. I was just at a gay wedding. They weren't like these fucking baseball players. They probably don't even know about it. And neither did I. And my grandpa invented the exploding scoreboard. I'm sorry, I'm proud of my heritage and family. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this poor guy, Jesus, rough week at work.
I want to only answer baseball questions. There are some very important matters that the public is debating outside this organization.
I'm going to answer baseball questions.
Do you feel it's not your job as president of baseball operations? I mean, is this something we should be talking to Larry about?
Guys, we just need to keep.
Look at him. He's like, can someone come save me? This guy needs a few Albert Breer classes. He's got to get himself to the why. He needs a confidence and bonding seminar. He's like, I am deeply, deeply uncomfortable. Anybody?
Baseball related or
Well, you guys have made this baseball related because you had Pride Night. You allowed players onto the field that MLB said should not have had writing on their caps, violated MLB rules. Then MLB said that you guys didn't communicate with the players properly, that they didn't have to wear the hat. So there's been no response about that.
we get it. Buster made his statement. If you guys have any baseball questions, he can answer those. Or
He's
we're gonna be
like,
done.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was fucking awkward. Fox News personality Tommy Lauren used the Buster disaster as a war cry for MLB to abandon Pride Night shit. Now, see, that's where I go like, number one, you didn't have to say anything. Number two, you don't have to call it shit. That just tells me that you're just like, this is bullshit. Man. Right. You could just say like, whatever. They don't need to have that. They just like they don't need to have Bible verses on their caps either. It's about the game, right? But I mean, no, do either bother me? No. She says players, coaches, and management don't want to be put in this position and adds, baseball is not about who you have sex with. Stop pushing this on people. And on the other side, there have been pro-pride protests held at the Giants San Francisco ballpark, with fans more upset that the team's response than the Bible verses. No bigots in San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, you are in San Francisco. Very gay. It's, the Castro district. It's like where gay pride started. So I don't think it's that crazy if for Pride Month they have rainbow caps. I mean,
The fact that there's a Pride Month is crazy.
It's a fun month. Good month.
Yeah, because gay people are miserable the other 11 months of the year. Thank God those fags can finally say.
You, Jane!
They would say the same thing. Here we go.
Get out. No justice, no peace. Gay pride, gay pride. I know you're angry. I'm angry. Down with Anita Bryant. There you go. That's the thing. It has nothing to do with baseball, right? We don't even know if they won or not. And also, yeah, it's not like fucking, I don't know.
Hey, Aaron, what's wrong with Cat Day, Aaron James?
Cat Day. She's such a doll. Is there a cat month?
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
Look, it's brought to you by Cat Day.
Hi, Petunia.
See her. Hi.
Hi.
You could pet her. Watch.
No,
pet her.
no,
She
no.
lets you pet her.
I'm
Pet
not
her.
doing this trick again. I love you. I love you,
Look at
Petunia.
her.
I love you, Petunia.
Cat Day. Hi, Uncle Aaron. Cat Day.
I came home last night and she was intently watching Hughesy's show, his Christmas special. And I sat down next to her and she said, speaking of, I'll be on Hughesy's program this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Worth noting, the Giants official team Worth noting, the Giants official team store claims the Pride hat is a bestseller because they're in San Francisco, guys. What's the problem here? All right. They're like, the hat's selling great. Since the fallout, it seems the MLB commissioner, Rob Manfred, and the team have been playing hot potato as to who's to blame, which ultimately resulted in Buster being offered up as a sacrificial lamb. He did. He looked like he wanted to fucking cry. The guy that was the in the interview when he was like, any questions about baseball? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how the MLB responds to this messy development. Get your peanuts and Cracker Jacks ready. Well, listen.
Get that cat away from my Keanu. Mickey.
Michaeline said, you need to go to the hospital. She's playing. She's not worried. I'm fine. My feet are just bleeding. It's fine. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. So then I saw a fucking an insane tweet from I don't even want to pull it. You know what? I want to get off of this. Then somebody else was like, Tommy Lauren at least was like, this gay pride shit, which is that to me is like that's over the line. Then I saw somebody else who was like, they used an untoward word and he was in the media and I went, oh, come on.
A lot of gay people would call it gay pride shit. Honest to God.
Nah, I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
If they had a month for Sicilian women to recognize you, wouldn't you be like?
I'd be like, oh my God, why aren't all the baseball teams wearing Sicilian pride hats? If there was a Keanu month, God, we need to make when I am president, we'll make a Keanu month. What month? November, obviously. No, there's no big holiday in November. Actually, it's like election. There's actually probably a bunch of them, but Keanu month, and everyone must wear a Bing 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 hat. Go to our merch store. Whee! There it is. Go to our merch store. Merch store. Get a Bing 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 hat for Keanu month, which is November. Let's start Keanu month. Yeah, I would be. Oh, and Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's neither. That's just one day though. Kiki month. Let's have a Kiki. I want to have a Kiki. Lock the doors tight. Let's have a Kiki. Ooh, Kiki month. Cool. We should definitely do something fun for Kiki month. Michaeline said, would anybody be mad if the cat was the baseball? Michaeline. She would kill you. She is white though. July is July? No. Well, I mean, it's 4th of July. Okay. Bam Margera, my like middle school and high school crush. First of all, there's a new Jackass coming out, but Bam didn't go to the premiere. I was so obsessed with Bam Margera when I was like in middle school. I was enamored. Oh my God. I was like, oh, he's so hot. He's afraid of snakes. He was just so, I don't know. He terrorized his parents and it was hilarious. But there's a new Jackass movie, and for some reason, he skipped the star-studded premiere. Why is that, Bammy? Now he takes after his mom and dad. Well, he takes after his dad, Phil. Phil.
His parents showed up, but he didn't, and people are wondering why. Jackass premiere. Bam Margera skips his parents. His parents take his place. Aw, why is Phil in a wheelchair? The Jackass Best and Last premiere definitely had one Bam-sized hole in it, but the rest of the crew made damn sure nobody left bored. Wednesday night's Hollywood premiere reunited the usual suspects, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Wee Man, and the gang, all for another round of fun and chaos. Look at him. This was peak Bam. I had a Bam hat. I ordered it from eBay. It was ridiculous. I loved him. And then remember when he had his like little comedy career and he like freaked out? I think he's sober now. Alexa, what is Bam Margera's net worth?
Bam Margera's net worth is estimated at $1 million as of today.
That's a very modest net worth for a Bam Margera. Alexa, what is Johnny Knoxville's net worth?
Johnny Knoxville's net worth is $50 million.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, fucking Rob Kardashian, I think, is worth more than Bam Margera at this point. He's legit bankrupt. I know he had a rough time. That fucking video, you guys remember that video of him at West Side Comedy Club? That was crazy. But he seems to be doing better. But he skipped the premiere. As you'd expect, this wasn't your average polished red carpet. It was loud, wild, and packed with adrenaline, with big timers like Pedro Pascal, Paris Jackson, and Obsession star Inde Navarrete also joining the fun. But in case you were missing, Bam, his parents, Phil and April Margera, proudly flew the family flag in his absence. What is this? Let's watch it. Must be from... Bam Margera says he won't perform new stunts for up and coming. He wasn't really very good with the stunts. Like, if you remember, and I loved these movies. I can't wait to see another one, honestly. I fucking love these movies. But it's just fun to watch people having fun. But Johnny Knoxville would do fucking like anything. Terrifying. Awful. Remember when they shot them with rubber bullets and Bam, Johnny Knoxville goes, oh, can we get Bam some water or something? Or he's terrified of snakes and they put him in like a ball pit with no, they put him in the back of a fucking like truck with a snake. It was horrible. It was horrible. It would be so anxiety inducing. He does skate stunts, yes, but he didn't have a very easy time. What's he got to say?
Hey, Bam. Hey. Great to see you too.
How are you?
I'm great. I wanted to say,
even when he's like chubbier, he always has the hottest, tallest girlfriend.
I know we saw the new Jackass movie was just announced. I mean, we're hearing you reached in a group.
Actually, he's not horrifically chubby here. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio chubby when he's not filming a movie chubby, which is kind of cute. He looks pretty good. Don't you think?
Agreement, for them to use your old footage. So how did this all come about?
Well, if you had a laundry list of the chain of horrible events of the 2 years of COVID that they put me through, spending my own money at an...
Oh my God. Clearly I have a type. Did he just... Did he just pull a Eugene and bring this simple question to COVID? Bam Margera. Oh my God. Clearly I have a type. Oh my God. He's probably about to say Fauci, Fauci, Fauci. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh no. Bam.
For them to use your old footage. So how did this all come about?
Well, if you had a laundry list of the chain of horrible events of the 2 years of COVID that they put me through, spending my own money at an alarming rate for therapists, doctors, and treatment and all this, only to sit me down and tell me you're not in the movie and you're not getting $5 million, I watch Dateline and people kill other people for a whole lot less. So I have a lot of PTSD from it all. And, you know, just having the title now of ex-Jackass star Bam Margera, I have to live with that. The humiliation, the abandonment, and
Fauci.
and just embarrassment of it.
Look at his girlfriend. She's like, you, where did that come from?
All I had to let it go. And everyone was like,
Fauci is responsible for killing more people than their beloved Hitler. And by beloved, I mean they love fucking saying, you're a Nazi, you're Hitler. Fauci is responsible for the death of more people. And you guys were from that. And that's why I said, like, hey, Keanu,
wait.
cut the Holocaust.
Bam Margera.
Yeah, cut the shit with the Holocaust, Keanu. I don't want to hear about the fucking Holocaust and the mere 6 million Jews.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
People badmouth Hitler now. You actively CNN actively covers up for Fauci. Who
Say
more than double
we're talking about Jackass.
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
I love your passion.
It's not Keanu. You know what? You're upset about 6 million Jews. I love your.
Stop
passion.
talking.
I love your passion. Those fucking lame fucking 6 million dead kikes.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. I'm protecting Fauci. I'm watching Bam Margera. Act like you. I'm watching Bam. Clearly, I have a type. I can't. What have I done? No matter what I do, I feel like Shmuel. Why do I even bother? Stop. It bothers them. Shut up.
I'm gonna do that.
Shut up.
Hitler.
Shut up.
Well, big deal.
Shut up. We're about love and light here. But look what he does, Gino. Did you hear this? Did you hear this?
No, it's outside what you said.
Okay.
Is that too much?
They ask him a simple question. Look. They ask him a simple question about the movie. I'm actually asking you to come over. They ask him a simple question about the movie, and look what he does. And I said, yes. First of all, I started off by saying, like, I had the most insane crush on him when I was in middle school, like to a fucking like.
From Jackass, I guess.
Yeah, and Bea, he had a show called fucking. It was on MTV.
You know
Viva la Bam.
You know what had a crush on Ryan Dunn? That tree.
Eugene.
Remember when Amy Schumer did a joke about it?
and then Steve-O was like, "That's not cool." Yeah. Oh wow.
Who wrote for Steve-O? Me.
Yes. He's another whippet boy. But he's sober now. Listen, so they ask him a simple question. I was just talking about how I like had the biggest crush on him. I ordered a Bam hat from eBay. I loved Viva La Bam. Look what they do. They ask him a simple question and then he pulls a Gino.
Through spending my own money.
Wait.
We're hearing you reached an agreement, for them to use your old footage. So how did this all come about?
Well, if you had a laundry list of the chain of horrible events of the 2 years of COVID that they put me through, spending my own money at an alarming rate for therapists, doctors, and treatment and all this, only to sit me down and tell me you're not in the
because
movie.
it's like you.
What? The guy got fucked by COVID
I
by
can.
pushing against it.
I started skateboarding in middle school because of Bam. That angered him. I just think it's a funny comparison. I'll never understand.
And you're not getting $5 million. I watch Dateline and people kill other people for a whole lot less. So I have a lot of
I am not laughing at him. I am laughing that I brought up a clip and I hadn't watched, and he, after saying that I had a crush on him in middle school, and then they ask him a question, he brings it to COVID like you. I am not laughing at him. Get out
all the time.
Get out of here. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. I love your. Do you not understand why it's funny? And he's disgusted. Why do I even bother? I feel like Shmuel. God damn it. God damn it.
I'm an old boomer and I can't handle anything.
We're gonna have to do
from it all. And, you know, just having the title now of ex-Jackass star Bam Margera, I have to live with that. The humiliation, the abandonment, and just embarrassment of it all. I had to let it go. And everyone was like, you need to let, you know, everything that Jackass did to you go. I'm like, I did let it go. Goodbye. So, you know, now I'm very happy skateboarding again. My wife is a stretch coach. She got my
What's
legs
your
back
wife?
to being 20, and I'm getting all my skate sponsors back and then some. And my only other focus.
I forgot. I did know this. He married a stretch coach, which is very cool, very chic.
Is keeping this
Yeah.
perfect marriage more perfect, and my 8-year-old son Phoenix the Wolf, who lives right here in Los Angeles. But they did ask me. They said we're gonna sift through a lot of old footage to try to create something new, and I said, hell yeah, go for it, because I remember filming so much funny shit that never made it to the movie.
I don't care what y'all say. Even like with a few more LBs on him and like about, you know, his 6 gold teeth and neck tattoos, he's still sexy. He is.
Simply because it's probably it would be too long or it's just too gnarly. But I mean, I said, yeah, have at it. So as far as I know, I don't have to film anything new, and I don't want to.
Oh, okay. But I know your fans would want you to film something new, because I know there's gonna be maybe some new stunts, maybe some. There's no chance that you would.
I'm just too hurt by it, and I already accepted the fact that I don't want anything to do with it anymore.
He wasn't good
only time will
enough
tell.
for her.
But right now, at this time, I don't want to do anything.
Okay. Have you talked to, you know, Johnny Knoxville or squash the beef, or have you two?
No, I haven't. I'm still friends with everybody on Jackass, but I mean, yeah, we just saw Chris Pontius, but which was nice.
I love Chris Pontius.
But for Tremaine and Knoxville to sit me down after everything I've been through and just simply say, you're not in it and you're not getting the $5 million that you usually get. I mean, 50% of the reason why Jackass exists is because of CKY. So, you know, I was very angry, and now I'm not angry.
That's his favorite band, by the way, Scottish band. See, I told you, I loved Viva La Band.
I'm just hurt, and as of now, I don't even want to think about reuniting with anybody.
Okay, so what would it take for you to? Is it accountability from, you know, Knoxville?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's accountability. I mean, they're always saying, like, you got to stop playing the blame game and quit being the victim. And I'm like, I went through 2 years of hell. You're in the movie. You're not in the movie. Go to therapy. Go to treatment. Go see neurofeedback for $800. I'm like doing all this stuff. And then for them to say you're not in it, I'm like, well, then you. So my feelings to them are still you.
So, but I believe he is actually in the film. So I guess they saw that. As TMZ first reported last month, Bam couldn't make it because of prior commitment. He was also not ready for a full-fledged reunion after his highly publicized fallout with cast, particularly Johnny Knoxville and director Jeff Tremaine. Very interesting. TMZ broke the story. Bam struck a deal earlier this year, allowing producers to use never-before-seen archival footage of him in Jackass Best and Last. So he didn't film with them. They just used archival footage, which blends brand new stunts with classic unseen moments from the franchise's heyday. All right, Bam. Let's get the Bam back together, please. Wow. Wild. Quick break. I think we got it. We're going to just listen. What else did we have? I was going to talk about America's Sweethearts. Maybe I'll save it for Monday. Oh, and Tyra. Oh, one more thing, and then an architectural digest. Adrian Curry is coming out and saying, hey, Tyra Banks, too damn bad that you feel fucking defamed and selectively edited, right? Because Tyra Banks is suing Netflix for their docu-series or what have you about America's Next Top Model. And Adrian Curry had something to say about it. Watch this while I pee, then that, and then an architectural digest. Andy Cohen, hot off the presses, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and here, watch Miranda Priestley. We love that.
Where are the belts for this dress? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, boy. All right, here we go. So, bing, 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 bing. We did reflecting pool, blah, 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 blah. Adrian Curry, where are you? So we talked about the America's Next Top Model documentary on Netflix, and it does make Tyra look like a giant piece of shit. And I'm not altogether sure that she wasn't. I think she made some major mistakes, but where are you? Come on. La la la, la 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 la. Bing, 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 bing. Aha! There we go. Adrian Curry to Tyra Banks. Now you know how we feel. Laughs at her Netflix lawsuit. Okay, now Adrian Curry was the first winner of America's Next Top Model. Did not participate in the documentary. I mean, and Tyra was in it. And I do understand maybe, okay, this may be controversial, but I sort of understand where Tyra's coming from. It was a major like selective editing moment to make her look like the biggest monster possible, right? And she knows she made some mistakes, and I think she was trying to take some accountability. Some mistakes. The whole show was it was crazy. You would never get away with that today. God, that reminds me, we gotta watch another episode of The Swan. But here we go. Let's see. Adrian Curry to Tyra Banks. Now you know how we feel. Laughs at her Netflix lawsuit. There's Adrian Curry, the first winner of America's Next Top Model. Tyra Banks is getting a taste of her own medicine, and it's laughable. She doesn't like it. At least that's what Adrian Curry is implying. Here's the deal. Tyra's suing Netflix for defamation, saying the streaming service used only a fraction of her 3-hour interview to support a false narrative and defamatory narrative in its docuseries Reality Check Inside America's Next Top Model. The original ANTM winner went on social media Sunday to point out that that's exactly what Tyra did to the contestants on her show, saying, I read that Tyra Banks is suing Netflix because she didn't like being edited. That's the nature of reality TV, ladies and gentlemen. And no, you hear reality television stars talk about it all the time. I got a bad edit. They edited in like a weird way. I mean, if you look back at Laguna Beach episodes, now this is like a throwback. I know. Literally, please text me and remind me right after this. I am getting the ad blocker. But they at Laguna Beach episodes, they would have them, if you don't see their lips talking, you can tell the sound is different, and they add in a line. Like, they have them come in and say these lines. They don't know what they're saying them for, and they add it in to make the story. Now, that was before the era of reality television where you had an interview or a confessional to kind of weave the story together. Yes, they were, Doodle. Yes, they were. But the original ANTM winner went on social media Sunday to point out that that's exactly what Tyra did to all the contestants on her show, saying, I read that Tyra Banks is suing Netflix because she didn't like being edited. Adrian laughed before adding, bitch, for real, girl? She captioned the post, welcome to the party, pal. Ooh. The irony here, edits on top model were the central point of the docuseries, which showed how contestants' personal traumas were exploited and misrepresented, while their professional careers tanked because they weren't supported after the show. Central to the Netflix doc was the story of Cycle 2 contestant Shandy Sullivan, who says she was sexually assaulted on camera. The storyline was edited and presented to the world as a cheating scandal. It was. It literally was. In the lawsuit, Tyra specifically mentions that the Shandy situation, the implication is devastating and deliberate, that Tyra Banks cannot even remember the story of the woman who was assaulted on her show. It seems like Adrian believes Tyra's getting a long overdue reality check. Well, they did do that to Tyra. They edited it to make the biggest part of the whole thing was like, they're like, do you remember Shandy? Then they edit it to a moment where Tyra's like going, and it was just from something else. And it's all just for drama farming or whatever. So, I mean, I think Tyra does sort of have a case there. But the problem, Tyra, is it's hypocritical because this is what you did to your contestants. Maybe not you specifically, but your show did to the contestants for what? 35 cycles of this program. So it is sort of like people are going, okay, all right, Tyra. That's what Adrian's saying. Let's see. I think we have a video here. I think we need a belt here.
I read that Tyra Banks is suing Netflix because she didn't like being edited. Bitch, for real, girl. Like,
Adrian does not mince words, and she ain't wrong. She definitely ain't wrong. But I mean, Tyra's well within her. I mean, I can't wait to see how that fucking pans out. Anyway, what's today? Thursday. It's been a fabulous week of shows. And we were just gifted a fabulous gift of Andy Cohen's Architectural Digest, hot off of the presses from early this morning. So we're going to take a look at his Hamptons beach house, shall we? Speaking of reality TV, we love Andy Cohen. We can't get enough. We can't. Let's take a look, shall we? Remind me to get to the yuck. I don't want to. Never mind. Goddamn. Do push-ups. Tell me how you feel about the never mind. I'll tell you later. Fucking shit going on in Tennessee. It pisses me off. But Andy Cohen, ladies and gentlemen, gotta take a look, shall we? What have you done? You're being funny, girl. I'm still reeling from the goddamn Nina Dobrev home. My mom texted and said, I loved Nina Dobrev's home. What in the hell is wrong with you? That was fabulous. I was like, we just spent too much time in the kitchen. It was too much time in the kitchen and it was confusing. Let's call her. I'm not the hugest Hamptons fan because I love, like Charleston beaches. Like, I don't get it really, but.
Hi, Keanu.
Hi, Mumsy. You loved Nina Dobrov's home, right?
Yes, yes. The kitchen is the heart of the home. That's where everybody spends most of their time. Why disregard or disrespect the kitchen?
Well, she spent too much time in there.
She really didn't. It was really a cool kitchen.
Can we have Tom come over and film your architectural digest?
Sure. It's gonna have to be after next week, though.
Okay. Yes. Michaeline is going to Canada and she's going to be checking in with us every single day next week from Canada. So
Yes.
we're very
So,
excited about it.
Anyway, so yeah, that'd be all right. But I did like her. I thought she was unassuming and funny and
Sexy.
cute and just a regular cool girl. And I liked the whole thing. I liked the old tile in the old bathroom too.
I like the terracotta tile. I didn't like that the pool was in the corner in the shade.
But you know what? It's probably just the only place it would fit. I thought it was kind of quaint and nice.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
In my opinion, I liked everything about her and it. So
Agreed. Well, now we're going to watch Andy Cohen in his Hamptons home. So,
I can't wait to watch.
all right. We love you.
All right, I love you too. Have a good rest of the show.
Thanks. Bye, Michaeline.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. There you have it. Michaeline, she was texting me. She's like, I fucking loved that home. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Andy Cohen. Alexa, what is Andy Cohen's net worth?
Andy Cohen's net worth is $50 million.
Like, wait, 50 or 15? 50. Okay. Bam Margera, 1 million. Andy Cohen, 50. What's his name? He is also 50 million. Johnny Knoxville, also 50 million. So here is Andy Cohen's whatchamacallit, Hamptons home. Let's see here. He is the Bravo daddy. He does all of the reunions. He has Radio Andy on Sirius XM. I happen to love Andy Cohen. He is a major part of pop culture. I have his book. I think he's fabulous. He lives in New York. This is his Hamptons beach house. Let's take a look, shall we? Hey, AD, I feel like he's about to say.
AD, I can't believe you're here. I watch these videos all the time, and now I'm in one. Crazy. Come on into my beach house.
Thank you, Pusha. Get me off the ledge.
Let's start here. This is kind of...
Love you. Come give me a kiss. Eugene! Come give me a kiss. You're going to go jump rope?
Because I'm fat.
Take my scooter.
Why?
Take the scooter.
No.
The scooter is so good.
Why so a kid can steal it? Well,
my everything room. Let's start here. This is kind of my everything room. It's living...
Alrighty, what do we see that we love? All right. We see interesting wallpaper, pops of color, an open floor plan. It's not a Le Cornu. It's one of those stoves with the red caps, but floor to ceiling windows. I'm okay with it. A tiny piano.
Dining, hangout, stories before bed. It's the whole...
You know me. I love an open floor plan, a floor to ceiling window / balcony situation. I don't see a sconce at all. I'm into this. I don't love that color of the couch, but we have to nitpick at least one thing. And these chairs, even though they are kind of a, I love the color, even though they're a sort of an odd, like plaid. Wow. Wow, Andy. Snaps for Andy.
Schlabeel. This is Lucy's piano.
What?
Stories before bed. It's the whole schlabeel. This is Lucy's piano.
Is that the right word there?
Gift from Ellen Barkin for Hanukkah last year. She actually uses it. Not well, but
Ellen Barkin gifted your daughter a tiny piano? Squinty-eyed, sexy Ellen Barkin. I got your daughter this piano. What? That's a gift that implies something. I just feel like your daughter would like this piano. Cute. Andy Cohen is close with Ellen Barkin. Who knew?
she's 3. This is the kitchen where I burn my son's bacon. He calls me the burn monster, in fact. I take it as a term of endearment.
All right. Now, what do we got? AD brought some pears over and some tiny kumquats. I don't know. But so far, I have no complaints. Look at the backsplash. Like a light sky blue tile moment. I'm into it. I don't think they're eating that many pears, but okay.
I'm not a great cook. I'm going to be real with you. However, one thing I do know how to do is barbecue. And I have a beautiful barbecue right out there. I throw 4 or 5 dinner parties, and I have a beautiful.
Here's my thing. I fucking hate the way like a grill looks, but not Andy's grill. That thing is chic as fuck. It hides all the grossness. And it's like a cool, like cobalt blue. Good for you, Andy. Very good taste. God, to have a New York apartment and a beach house with beach access, and it's all like pops of color everywhere. This is great.
Beautiful barbecue right out there. I throw 4 or 5 dinner parties a summer. The vibe is super informal.
You could do, first of all, I don't know why, but this table looks too short for people. Maybe it's the tiny piano. It looks like too low of a table, but we could do better with the light fixture than the that IKEA orb, right? I really feel like we could do better than that. Andy.
We set up a buffet right here. We have seating for 14 at this table and seating for another 8 outside. I love these doors. I love the vibe. It's the first thing I do in the morning is come downstairs and open the doors and let the day begin. I just think it's spectacular.
Right? It's too small.
The sound of the ocean for me is so therapeutic.
It's true. But chop these trees down.
The sound of my children screaming usually is ringing through the house, but also the background is the ocean and the Grateful Dead. My apologies, or you're welcome.
Andy likes the Grateful Dead. We love it. Ooh, this would be a fun house to be in.
Depending on your point of view there. I've been coming out to the Hamptons for over 30 years. I have a lot of really close old friends who are out here. And the vibe of this house, it is a green light for all of my friends to have beach access and just a place for all of us to hang out. I love walking down to my beach right down there and seeing it full of my friends, which is also part of the reason why
It's so casual. He's kneeling on the couch. He's like, yeah, come on in. He said it right up front. He studies these. He watches them. Also, TV might be a little small, right? And he's like, I'm kneeling here. I'm having a coffee. Very casual. I have a tiny piano and a tiny table.
Right down there and seeing it full of my friends, which is also part of the reason why my refrigerator is always full of bottles of rosé. I love this living area. It's
water.
Super informal. It is super cozy. These chairs are Brazilian, as is this couch. I have to say, you will find at the end of the night, me in this chair and one kid here and one kid here. This is our story place. and it just works perfectly. We can all just kind of fall apart. And
That's adorable. I feel like you don't keep the books there, but I get what you're doing. Andy obviously has studied these videos, and so he knows what to do right. He's like, this is where we read. We're going to put the books here. I love the color of those chairs. I do not like plaid. I'm not a plaid daddy. Also, very daring choice to have bare fucking feet. But he is at the beach. Very daring, because it would be sort of odd if he had shoes or socks on. It's his beach house. I love the color of the chairs. I don't know if I would have done. You know what? I don't mind it with this like surfboard art. Obviously that's like surfboard coded, but it's like artwork. I actually don't mind the print. I think I'm okay with it. Snaps for Andy. His little kids sit there. Cute. They
these
read.
chairs together at the end of the day, and it's just magic. It's a great vibe. And in all of my homes, that's what you're going to always been attracted to bold colors. And in all of my homes, that's what you're going to find. We found this little.
Hey, we are over the Kardashian mausoleum looking fucking house. Why are we coating our homes in bone white? We love the bold colors. Snaps for Andy.
Old table, got it for next to nothing at Beal and Bell in Greenport. This coffee table, I think, is really cool. The kids use
I do love that coffee
it as a place to color. So this is a piece of art by Peter Dayton, and he's a surfer himself.
I fucking told you, didn't I? Looks like a surfboard. That's one of those things. I know my dad says it too. We got my dad a surfboard. Looks literally just like that. We've never surfed, but we just know we can do it. I know I could be a good surfer. I just have to try it. Just like I'm a really good golfer. I have to.
And it basically reads like a flattened out Hobie surfboard, and I love it. I love yellow. The ocean is super important to me. I like to start the day by jumping in the ocean. I like to end the day by jumping in the ocean. The ocean is my absolute therapy. When I'm not in the ocean, I am in my jacuzzi. Kajoozy, as my son Ben calls it. The Kajoozy deck. This is where we.
Okay, see, this is fabulous. God, we love an outdoor fucking space like this. Look at that. That's as big as, it's bigger than the living room. Oh my God. This is what you aspire to. Cute, like, oh my God, even though it's a fabulous apartment in the city. And then I guess if you must be at the Hamptons Beach, I'm just not a fan of the beaches in New York. I'm like, But look at this fucking deck. Cozy, sassy, spiral staircase, pops of color. He loves his navy couches.
Start our days usually. You know what? I got no problem giving the kids breakfast right out here. Throw the TV on. Listen.
What are those fucking weird knit baskets for? Oh, probably towels. All right, fine. A. He's got A's for Andy. All the TVs are a little small.
Listen to music. One of my favorite things in the entire house is this MaxSlam table. I think it's so cool. That jacuzzi gets so much use. And one of the great that jacuzzi gets
waking up this skateboard and what? Baby punching bag? Opulence. There is no pool, it looks like, though. That would be a no-go. You got to have a pool, too. I mean, maybe not. Imagine you wake up, you walk out on your freaking deck, hop right in the ocean. Andy, you are living luxuriously. Oh, God. Fabulous. I think I need a vacation.
so much use. And one of the great things about the design of this house is that it really is built as a beach house. And two things I want to point out. The floor of the deck, there are spaces in between, so we never have to sweep the sand from the deck. The sand.
That is so fucking smart. It's never sandy. That's why he can have bare feet. When Architectural Digest comes over, there's like, it's like slates so that the sand falls right through. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
And just goes through. Also, I can come straight from the beach and go up that spiral staircase to my outdoor shower, which is a total joy. And because
I love an outdoor shower. Michaeline, we love any vacation spot we've ever gone with an outdoor shower. There is nothing like it. Fabulous.
plan to have this house for the rest of my life. When I am no longer able to walk up the stairs, I plan to turn that spiral staircase into a tubular shaped elevator. And that's how old man me is going to get up and down these stairs.
You'll never age, Andy. You'll never age.
I've thought about it. Don't you love this art? This is by Bernard Fries. I had it in the city for years. And when we built this house, it just seemed absolutely perfect here. It's just bold and beautiful, which is what I like. So I got to show you this unbelievable wallpaper that's more like a mural. It's flavor paper. And I
Flavor paper? Like, does it taste good?
love the colors. They're so vibrant and trippy. And it really connects the whole house.
I think Andy likes a gummy or two. I think he kicks back once he puts the kids to bed, invites some sassy gays over, and they take a gummy, they look at the wallpaper, play the Grateful Dead, and that is cool.
Together. This is where the kids' rooms are. I'm going to leave them be. Let's go upstairs. Invited you here.
He's reading David
I
Sedaris.
love this bedroom. It is
I know it's a man house or whatever. The navy. It's a lot of navy. Also, why we have this backpack lying here? We went the whole way with the fruit and everything. Get rid of the backpack. It's a little and you know what? I love this house so much. I haven't noticed the sconces. Look at those sconces. I'm like, fine. I would have done maybe a different color, maybe a different headboard, but go off, Andy. We love it.
no secret why. I mean, this is my happy place. You know what?
Look at
why?
him.
I mean, this is
He is. This is so Geno coded. He's just sitting there kicking his little tootsies up barefoot. He's got a tan. He is into it. Yes, Michaeline, it's true. It's just like, you're right. You're right. We have to nitpick something, though. TVs are a little small. He's like, we don't watch that much TV. I read to my children. Well, fuck you. Look at him. He's got his little tootsies up. He's great. He's living his life.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
I will say I hate these sconces are punched into the fucking headboard I hate that.
This is my happy place. You know what? You cannot beat this view. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It
Whatever
does
the
not
weather,
matter
what
the
weather,
time of day. As
Whether
the
the weather
summer
be
goes
hot.
on and starts to get cooler, I start to sleep up here with the doors all the way open, and it's like sleeping under the stars with
Oh, you are speaking Michaeline and I's language. Jesus Christ. The only time I forced her to shut the door was when we were on a cruise, because who knows, maybe I'll develop a sleepwalking habit and accidentally walk out into the ocean of a boat.
the sound of the waves. I bought the land that we're on in 2019, and we were in the house, I think 3.5 years later.
I wonder how he feels about fracking.
My big specification to my great architect, Gordon Kahn, was that I wanted the house to be fully indoor, outdoor, and I wanted to be able to see the ocean from as outdoor. And
this is so fabulous. I fucking love a house that looks like this. This weird, it's like boxes stacked on top of each other. And there are like as few walls and more glass as you can afford. Fabulous. Oh, and if you're gonna have a hot tub, you make it like a teak hot soaking tub. Oh.
I wanted to be able to see the ocean from as many vantage points as possible.
Modern
and I also wanted
contemporary.
to
Yes.
hear it. I then enlisted my very old friend, Jackie Greenberg, to help create the vibe of the interior so that it was colorful and open and fun and accessible and surprising. And
I love every bit of wallpaper in this house too. My God. Andy, snaps for Andy. This is fucking fabulous. I'm telling you, the gays know what they're fucking doing. Every moment of this house. I'm having a hard time finding something to complain about.
nailed it. I love my room. I love blue, as you can see, but the blue obviously mirrors the ocean perfectly. We got this wallpaper last year. I think it is wild and crazy, and it's kind of reflective, and you can see it reflecting as you come up from the beach. It's just super cool. Next to my bed is where I keep all my love notes from Ben, and he writes so many. I love you.
Ben is his kid. He doesn't have a boyfriend named Ben or anything with like horrible handwriting.
Thank you so much. I'm especially proud of this one for being the best daddy ever. Love you.
That's so cute. Imagine he's like, Ben, my lover, for being the best daddy ever. No, that is so sweet.
You so much. This is where
what did Ellen Barkin get Ben for Hanukkah?
The staircase ends, and that's my outdoor shower. I never actually shower inside during the summer. It's always an outdoor shower for me, and I get the sunset over there.
Cut to on Monday, there'll be a TMZ article of like drones flying over Andy Cohen's house in his outdoor shower. People will be droning.
It's the perfect spot. And so I love my little primary suite here. I've got my bedroom, and then my bathroom is just behind it.
He watches AD, you know it, because he said, I love my little primary suite. This is how you do an architectural digest. He's not awkward. He hasn't had one fucking awkward moment. He's the most confident, barefooted man other than my husband I've ever seen. He knows because he watches. Good for you, Andy.
And then the outdoor
Andy
shower. You have to check out this upper deck. It is the piece de resistance. And it is just
all right. It's a lit. Okay, and is Fresca sponsoring you? There was a whole cooler full of them. It's a lot of navy. Let's do a green here, something else, but. I'm like that. I'm like, maybe I want all the colors to match, but we like pops of color. But he's very into navy.
The spot. What can I say? When I have dinner parties, we start with cocktails up here because the sunsets are absolutely magical. I like to do a really long.
What is that? Parcheesi? Also, okay. Now, this is one of those architectural digest things. It's like as if he just had a party last night. Oh, I'm Andy Cohen and I forgot to clean up. He didn't. But I'm like, come on.
Cocktail hour when I have dinner parties, like a couple hours.
Okay, sponsored by Fresca.
People super hungry, loosen them up before we sit down for dinner. I have a lot of.
He invites people over at 3 p.m. for a 2-hour cocktail party. You go over for dinner. He invites people over at 8, 9, 10. They eat. That sounds like a Kiki party. Let's have a Kiki. Andy, invite me over. Can I be a part of your crew? I love it. A 2-hour drinking window before you sit down to eat. Oh my God. Then the dinner conversations are better. Oh, backgammon. Thank you. What is Parcheesi? How do you play? They're not saying they're playing backgammon, do you think? Maybe they are. Who knows? Who knows what happens in the fabulous lives of the Hamptons gays?
Meditative nights up here under the stars, blasting music. You know, I grew up in the Midwest. I always aspired to go to the beach. We went to Florida for vacations. So the fact that my kids get to grow the
He is
beach, we went
lounging. Look at him lounging. And I'm not even, typically I'd be so, if anyone else did this, I'd be like, oh, come on. He knew. He blocked it out himself. He said, at this point, I will lounge. At this point, I will do this. Look at that fucking picture of him. He's living life. It would be so fucking awkward if it were anyone but Andy Cohen. You don't lounge unless you're Andy Cohen.
to Florida for vacations. So the fact that my kids get to grow up with access to the ocean is just, for me, a fantasy, and I hope it is for them
True.
too. So colorful. They're so playful.
This is his little girl's bedroom.
Lucy's favorite color is pink. Her bed
He insisted on, punching those sconces into the headboard. Okay.
frame is SJP fabric, and the bed's
Sarah Jessica Parker makes fabric. Who knew? Because of course she does. And they're like best friends. This is fucking mind-blowingly gorgeous. This might be like one of our favorites. I have no notes. We know I don't even hate the sconces. I just realized my last name is Visconti.
spread is SJP fabric featuring rickrack, and it is the perfect spot.
That whale is probably $5,000. Rick Rack? What's Rick Rack? Alexa, what is Rick Rack?
Rickrack is a flat, zigzag-shaped braided trim used
Oh.
for decorative edging on clothes and curtains. It's been around since the 1800s and is still popular in sewing today.
He knows more than me. Look at him. I'm like, I'm the Architectural Digest queen. He's like, Keanu, Rick Rack is the... It's just the sewing thing. I thought it was the whale.
Is SJP fabric featuring rickrack, and it is the perfect spot for Lucy. She loves that big bed.
Pattern.
And it's so sweet, and she's going to grow up in that room, and I just absolutely love it. Is incredible. It is covered in cork, and the wallpaper is Warhol wallpaper.
Warhol wallpaper? Okay, two of the most influential people on earth, the most fabulous people on earth are Sarah Jessica Parker and Andy fucking Warhol and Cohen. Jesus Christ. How cool.
It's very kid friendly and very cute. And he plays in there, and he loves sleeping on the top bunk. And there's a shelf up there where he keeps all of his special stuff. Their bathroom is just so cool. Jackie designed the tile work in all of the bathrooms.
Those are tiny tiles. Snoopy. Speaking of Eugene, those are tiles. They're teeny tiny tiles.
And it's evocative of this Paul Smith
They have a goddamn outdoor shower too. It looks like
swirl fabric that is really emblematic to the Paul Smith brand, and that I've always loved. And so reimagined that using spectacular colors that were handpicked by us. And I just think they're fun and beachy and really vibey. All right, AD, guess what? It's kajoozy time for Daddy.
hey, daddy. That's how daddy fucking do. Ladies and gentlemen, That was one of the most no muss, no fuss, fabulous architectural digests I think we've ever seen. Holy moly. I really have no notes. Andy Cohen, please invite me over. I would love to do, you could have a 3-hour cocktail hour before dinner. Please, I would love to come over and discuss anything Bravo with you. I will. I would love it. We can't get enough. We can't. That was a fabulous way to wrap up the week of KeaNOONs-ish. KeaNOON-ish. She loves her Skittles. You guys have been fabulous all week. We'll be back for Cooking with Kiki at some point this weekend. Untoward Tuesday, obviously Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on at noon on noonish on Tuesday. If you're not watching Gary and Steve by now, go over there. Just go. All right. Check my Instagram, Jazzy Thompson, for my live stand-up comedy. You guys are, as always, the eel tips, the cat's pajamas, and the booty. Check out Husey tonight. I'll be there at 6. Bye.